sana benimse Senechia Samaye Boni Mama flowers Mensu Hosiombe Samaye Bonipia Catching me in the Mempocho
Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, everyone. We thank God. We bless the Lord. We magnify the Lord this evening for another time in the presence of God. We appreciate God and we thank God. Sorry about that. I think my music is not playing properly, but I believe that we are going to have a very, very interesting time tonight. And so please share, and continue sharing. Invite a brother, sister, friend, get somebody on board. Tonight's discussion is amazing. It's something that we need to talk about. It's something that has been hidden. Now we are bringing it out. And so therefore, please share and share and share and share. I can see Mama Ernestina. Mama Ernestina, how are you doing? God bless you. Hey, I can see my own big sister, Adeshihima, Reverend Dr. Otima 1. God bless you. Thank God for your life. The name is so long that sometimes I forget some. I appreciate God for your life. Thank you for joining us this evening. Mama Rebecca Wusu, how are you doing? I appreciate God for your life. Please share, and continue sharing. I believe that it is time for us to discuss something that is amazing, something that is beautiful, something that is going to be a blessing to us all. And so please share for me. I'll take a musical break and then we'll come into discussion. So please share and share and share. God bless you.
Hey, I'ma always be here for you. I got you. Look here. Look in my eyes. Can't you see that I'm focused? Stay focused. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? I'll change for you. Talk to me what you wanna do. I'll give it all to you times 2. You got my back, I got yours too. This throwback look feel like the 80s. We can dance on the moon and make a baby. I'll die for you, but don't call me crazy. In love with you, with you. Stay focused. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? Hey, hold up, I need you to calm down. Relax. I got you. I'ma always be there for you. Stay focused. You got me thinking. You got me dreaming. You got me thinking about the way you move, the things you do. You've got me fiending. Yeah. Will you always stay true?
Will you always stay true?
There's no me without you.
There's no me without you.
Will you be my everything?
Would you be my everything?
You'd be down for me.
You'd be down for me.
Will you bet it all on me? Can you show me that you're focused? Never leave my heart broken. Will you risk it all for me? Can you show me that you're focused? Never leave my heart broken. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? It's 9:36 in Los Angeles. I'm just vibing out in the studio, just letting my feelings out. Got a flight back to Memphis in the morning. Probably talk to my mother. Get on my brother's nerves. Maybe even write another song about you. Hit me up when you get this message. Hey, I'ma always be here for you. I got you. Look here. Look in my eyes. Can't you see that I'm focused? Stay focused. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? I'll change for you. Talk to me what you wanna do. I'll give it all to you times 2. You got my back, I got yours too. This throwback look feel like the 80s. We can dance on the moon and make a baby. I'll die for you, but don't call me crazy. In love with you, with be there for you. Stay focused. You got me thinking. You got me dreaming. You got me thinking about the way you move, the things you do. You've got me fiending. Yeah. Will you always stay true?
Will you always stay true?
There's no me without you.
There's no me without you.
Will you be my everything?
Would you be my everything?
You'd be down for me.
You'd be down for me.
Will you beg it all on me? Can you show me that you're focused, never leave my heart broken? Will you risk it all for me? Can you show me that you're focused, never leave my heart broken? I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? It's 9:36 in Los Angeles. I'm just vibing out in the studio, just letting my feelings out. Got a flight back to Memphis in the morning. Probably talk to my mother. Get on my brother's nerves. Maybe even write another song about you. Hit me up when you get this message.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a very beautiful night, and I believe that somebody who are ready for discussion. Forgive me my technical hitches here and there, but yet we will still press in and press on, and then we will discuss what we have behind the scenes. The curtains has been lifted, and somebody tonight we have something to share, something to deliberate on, and so I want to invite every one of you. If you are just in, please share, and share. And whilst you are sharing, I want you to know that somebody will be learning, somebody will be blessed by it. And so be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, and let us be blessed. Tonight, I want us to talk on a subject which is just going to be on the screen: awareness of changing seasons in relationship. Awareness of changing seasons in relationship. And so please be careful of that, and let us all begin to share. Share, and let us share. And as you share, I believe that it will be a blessing for all of us. Thank you so much. I want to welcome every one of you once again, and good evening to every listener right there. And tonight, what do we have? Now, I want us to see, this is something that is a bit sensitive for us to talk about, but as sensitive as it is, we need to share, we need to talk on that, we need to deliberate on it, and know exactly what is happening in our relationship. How can we learn? How can we work on it? And how can we progress for things to be great in our marriages and relationship? I believe that last week I started a topic on awareness in our relationship, awareness in our relationship. Yes, nobody wants to get married and say, in 2 months' time, I am leaving that marriage or I'm getting divorced, except those that marry for a specific reason. But if you love somebody and you love them so well, I believe that in the time of getting married, preparing for marriage or in marriage, you anticipate that it is forever and ever. But sometimes it doesn't get to that forever and ever. What are some of the things that creeps in? What are some of the things that stops us? What are some of the things that do not allow us to enjoy our relationship? And that is why we are here tonight to share. And so please, if you are there, please share, and continue sharing. I don't know why my topic is not staying. Okay, let me just quickly do this. Yeah, okay. And so please share, and please share and continue sharing. And I believe that as we share, it's going to be a time for you and I to enjoy this topic. And don't worry if it goes off. Okay. Don't worry if it goes off. Let us take as it is, and then we will still enjoy it. But somebody can also write the topic there, and then I will highlight it. I will highlight it down there because I'm finding it difficult. Just give me a minute, and then I'll be back. Okay, I believe we are going to roll without it. And so please, if you are there and you can also help me with the title, I will appreciate that. Now tonight, what we are talking about is awareness of changing seasons in relationship. What are we talking about? Now, most people go into marriages not because they don't love themselves or there is no love, and marriages does not always stay. It does not always stay to the enduring time or the time that we anticipated. What are some of the things that destroys? What are some of the things that hinders marriage or hinders the enjoyment in our relationship? And that is why we are going to talk about the awareness of changing seasons in relationship. Now, many people in marriages do not fail because there is no love. They do not fail because there is no love. But the reason why they fail is because we do not understand the word change. We do not understand the word change. I want us to know that you marry somebody at a particular season of their life, or you meet somebody and propose, or you are in a relationship with somebody at a particular season of their life. And then whilst you are with them at that time, I want you to know that life does not end, but life still move on. And whilst life move on, many things changes. Many things changes in our physiques, in so many areas of our life. And we must take that into consideration in our marriage as well. And so I want to welcome every one of us. If you are here and then you also want to contribute, I want you to join in. You can call straight to the studio line. The number to call is 07941353132. 07941353132. And whilst you call, I believe that it will be time for us to hear your voice. Everybody will hear your voice, your contribution. And so please, you can also type it there, but preferably I would love you to call so that we will also hear your voice. And so when we talk about changing seasons, what are we talking about? Now, as humans, there are so many things about us that changes. There are so many things that change about you, change about me, and changes about us. And that is one of the things that we need to look into, one of the things that we need to deliberate on. And I believe that tonight, as we take a careful thought on that, we are going to be blessed. God bless you. We also have Mama Sandra. Mama Sandra comes on as Life and Duties Ministry. Say, good evening, family and bed of roses. What is in the marriage pot tonight? The pot has got something beautiful. So we have something sensitive, something beautiful, and the topic is awareness of changing seasons. Awareness of changing seasons. Now, as I said, people grow. People grow, we do grow, and whilst we are growing, things change. And so if you meet somebody today and then you propose marriage to them or you are in love with them, I tell you that life does not stop there, but life keep progressing, life keep moving on. So does the person move on, so do you also move on. And most of the time we do not take these things into consideration, and these things affect our relationship or our marriage when we don't accept the changes that are coming and make adjustment to it. And so that is why we are going to talk about this topic tonight. I will be very much grateful if you can all contribute and then share on this topic. So Now, the one that I want us to start from today is that what are some of the things that you can personally say that in the next 20 years or the last 20 years of your life has changed about you? Can I get some comments out there? What are some of the things that you can tell for a fact that since 20 years now, these things has changed about you? Is there somebody that want to put any point? Okay, you can say that this has changed about me since I was this age and to this age, I have changed in so many ways. That is one of the things that we must know. Things change in our life, and things change also in relationship. The lady you met today or the man you meet today to marry will not be the same man, the same woman in 10 years to come, or 20 years to come, or 30 years to come, or probably 5 years to come. To some of them, their change is very rapid, and sometimes it's even 1 year to come. They might not be the same person. So what are some of the things that we need to be aware of? Now, tonight, I want you to know that people do grow. And then whilst we are growing, and I'm waiting for people's comment, I want us to know that our body do change. The body we have, it changes. And then also our dreams changes. Somebody may come into relationship wanting nothing, but give that person 2-3 years and their mindset perception changes, and then they want to even take everything from one person and then move on with it. Let me see what is there. I have Mama Sandra. It says last 20 years has been a non-stop ongoing for raising children. Wonderful. So you can see that in her 20 years, last 20 years, things has changed about her. She's still not the same person that she used to be. Now it says raising children has brought a change in her life. Raising children has brought a change in her life. What is one thing that has brought a change in your life? You can tell that from 20 years, somebody maybe 5 years, somebody maybe 3 years. What has changed about you? Please let us communicate. Bring it on board. Let's share on it. I have got Mama Sandra's own. I am waiting for somebody also to bring your own. What has changed about you in the last 20 years, in the last 10 years? What are some of the changes that you have seen in your life? Let us go on. Whilst I am still waiting, I want us also to know that responsibilities also increases. Responsibilities also increases, and then also faith also matures. People grow in faith, and for that matter, I quite remember I was speaking to one lady at work. And one of the comments she said, she made mention is that if I knew what I knew today, I wouldn't have married my husband. Get it? He said, if I knew what I know, if I knew then what I know today, then she said that her choice of choosing her husband would have been different. He wouldn't have chosen the husband that she has. She has a reason for saying what she has said. And when she went further to explain, it means that her faith has matured. And therefore, she sees a staggering faith in the husband's part, where he is not growing as fast as she is growing in faith. And so that is bringing a clash in the water in their marriage. So she made this comment. There are so many people that have got changes since the very day that they got married till now. They can tell that, or sometimes they are not even married, but probably in a relationship with their fiancé, but they can see that there is a vast change in their lifestyle, their livelihood, and many things around them has changed. And so therefore, when we talk about you, what has changed in the last 20 years, 10 years, what has changed about you? So people are changing. And as I said, circumstances also begin to shift. Circumstances also begin to shift. Now, today, one person may be the one that will be financing the home. The next 2-3 years to become, it may change or shift, that the person that did not have at that point and was just a housewife or a house husband, if we have one, is the one that is fending or paying the bills of the family. So we can see that we also have circumstances that can also shift. Now, I want us to know that the things that happen in a marriage or a relationship when couples fail, now when couples fail to what? Grow together. When couples fail to adapt and make changes, that is where the problem is, because change is one of the only thing that is constant. Whether you like it or not, change will happen. Whether you like it, you know it, or you do not know, you will not remain the way you are forever. You will not be like this for 20 years. You are not going to be like this for 40 years. You will change. Your husband will change. The one you are in relationship with will also change. And for that matter, we must come to the place of having understanding that it is time for you to grow together. When the one person is growing, you both grow together. You make changes. You adapt to certain things. If not, there will be crisis in the relationship. So let us go further. Now, I have Mama Sandra say weight gain and management skills. Put me in the kitchen and I can make something out of nearly nothing. Aha, you see, it says that there are so many things that she has learned. She can say that she has increased in size. She has increased in size, and also she has gained skills. The skill that she has acquired is that anything she can enter into the kitchen and then grab this and make something out of it. Probably before she didn't have that skills, but having children at home now, she realized that she has gained a skill of managing everything at home perfectly. She doesn't throw anything around or throw things away. Now, this is what happens in relationship. Constant change happens. And so if you do not take this into consideration and then know that change will happen, you come to a place that you will fall out of love with the same person that you profess love to, the same person that you said till death do us part. But you come to a place that you want to part when death has not come. And so therefore, we must understand these things and work on one another and work on each other. I want you to know that love does last. The love that will last is the love that is flexible. When the love that you have is flexible, something that is flexible is something that can be bent over, can be maneuvered, can work around all season. So any love that will last forever is a love that is flexible. It is not too rigid. If you are too rigid in your relationship, in your marriage, you will come to a place that it will not last. It will come to a place that you have to compromise. It will come to a place that you have to go down and let the other person come up. It comes to a place that you must be quiet for the other person to speak. And so love must be what? If you want your marriage to last, then you must come to the point of knowing that you must be flexible in your love affairs. The next thing is also for a love that endures every season is a love that is teachable. Get it again. Love that endures every season is love that is teachable. To some of you, nothing, you don't learn anything. You are the same as you are. It is wrong for somebody to say, my wife, I married 20 years, is still the same. Now, when it's talking about good character and other things, and your character, the good things about you have not changed, that is a plus. But if you are not growing, there's certain things have not changed about you, it is very not a wise thing. I want us to know that you must come to a place that you become teachable. A person that the things that you don't used to do, but being with your spouse, you have learned and then you do them. Now, somebody said something, a man said that marrying to my wife has changed so many things about me. First, I was a man that when I come back from work, I would just come and sit down and then eat. And when I eat, I leave the bowls on the table and then even call for water to wash my hands, and then I'm done. That is the only job I do. That is the man. If he said that is the only job, but with this, my wife, she has taught me how to be an efficient husband, where I know when to come in, what things I also have to do to support. Now, this is a person that is teachable. In the same way, being a wife, you must also be what? Teachable, that your husband should be able to also teach you certain things, that you will adapt to certain things. There are some of the things that it may be a turn off for your spouse, but because you are with them, you learn also to know that this is something they don't like, or this is something they like. So you do it for them. You do what they like for them, and the things they don't like, you don't do it. So you become teachable. You learn new things. You learn to stand for each other. You learn to be there for one another. That means that your love will endure for many seasons. The next thing that also comes in is that the love that succeeds must be a love that understands all seasons. Get it? Now, love that's what succeed is a love that what? Understand all season. Now, Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse the number 1. Let me read it in passing. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, 1. It says, to everything, let us understand it. To everything, there is a season. To everything, there is a season. The new shoe you have bought, that you bought it as you bought it maybe on a designer price. I want you to know that 10 years to come, it will be out of fashion. It means that the season of that thing is outmoded. Now, everything has its own season, and for nothing stays in season forever. But if you are wise, you are able to sustain your season for a longer period. And for that matter, Bible says everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. A time for every purpose under the heavens. Last week, I was talking about being aware of what? The purpose why the two of you are together. Hear me, the awareness, the things that help us to stay in relationship or in our marriages, when you know what brought the two of you together, what you know that clicked the two of you together, the reason why you chose that man, the reason why you chose that woman above every other woman. This is what you must know. And for that matter, Bible says there is a season for everything under the earth and a season for every purpose. And so therefore, you must know that in every season to God is doing something new. In every season, God does something new. And in every season of our individual life, new things happens. Get it again. In the season of our individual lives, new things happen. It means that your spouse that you know her today or know him today may develop some new behavior or some characteristics that may be good or may be bad. Sometimes the body will develop certain things that may be new. It may be new to you. It may be new to even the person that is experiencing it. And that is life. It is part of life. One of the things that is a constant thing is change. Change happens every time. Whether you are prepared for it or you are not prepared for it, it will happen. So we rather get prepared for change and then work with understanding when the season comes. And so what is a season? What is a season in marriage or in relationship? Now, a season is a period of life marked by certain condition. Now, when we talk about a season in relationship or in marriage, we are talking about a period of life marked by a certain condition. A certain condition or a certain responsibility or a certain emotions or a certain challenges. Now, these things determines the seasons. These things that I have mentioned determines the seasons. The conditions, sometimes you get into some certain conditions that causes you to behave differently. You get into a certain conditions that you are not available all the time. You are in certain conditions that you don't smile much at certain times. Now, in the same way, you come to a place of responsibility. Now, it is good for what Mama Sandra just said. He says that in the past 20 years, she has seen that the time of raising children. Now, she may be in the house with the husband alone. But the time has come that they are no more alone. So the things that they used to enjoy, the two of them alone, having quiet time, watching movies without anybody interrupting with the remote and changing the scenes to cartoons are gone. You get it? And so if you don't understand this and you live in the selfish realm, then you are not going to and make the home become peaceful. Now you will see parents that are fighting with their children over remote, or they are fighting over with children over a TV program, where you must know that the season has changed. And when the season has changed, you must adapt to new changes. So this is the time that the parents sit down and put in structures. What is the best? Okay, children will have a certain time to watch theirs, and then adults will also have certain time to watch theirs. It is not the time that you fight with a child for a remote, or they fight with adult for a remote. We must come to the place of knowing this, because it's not going to be the same. The days that you used to walk naked as married couples in the home, and when you have children, it will not be so anymore. You cannot walk in the home naked as a responsible mother or a responsible father. You wake up in the morning and wear nothing, and then all your accoutrements and all your protruding things are showing in front of children. That is not a responsible parent. So you must know that both the time where the two of you were together, probably you can parabolate in the house naked and do it everywhere, on the stairs, in the sofa, everywhere you can do and do and do. But when a season comes that the doing become minimal, and even if you are doing, you hide to do. Even when you are hiding to their interaction, they will come and disturb you, put in some disturbances. All these things are seasons that you must understand. And so therefore, we also have emotions. They are seasons as we are growing. Certain things happens. Certain things happen that sometimes the emotions of your spouse may change. The emotions can change due to what? Some condition, maybe health conditions or financial conditions that comes in. It can make a person maybe more sad than they used to be, or more reserved than they used to be. Or sometimes they become more happier than they used to be. Why? Because it's a good season for them. They will be moody some time past, but now because things are flowing and things are better, they smile more, they are happy more. So you don't say that because we used to be moody, I don't understand why my wife is smiling more this time, or why my husband is enjoying himself more this time. You must know that the season demands it. And these are some of the things we must know. And there are some challenges that comes in the marriage, in the relation, that sometimes it lingers for too long. When you don't get sit down and then find solutions, it can destroy a whole lot of things. This is another season, a season of challenge. It comes everywhere. Now, one thing about the season of challenge is that it comes to fortify the relationship. That is, if you sit down and know and do the right things, by the time you solve or you pass through that season of challenge, you can see that you are more bonded, you are more glued together, you understand each other better. But some people allow the season of challenges to tear them apart. Instead of getting them closer, now they come to a place that they split. They come to a place that they throw tantrums. Now, thanks be to God today, and to some of their thanks be to God, or unfortunately or fortunately, we have social media, that some people will come and sit on social media and then lambast their spouse because of something that have gone wrong. Instead of solving it in their private home, they bring it in the public. And for that matter, it may also destroy the family or destroy the home. So there are conditions and certain things that if we are not careful, it doesn't matter how much you love the man or you love the woman, it can tear the two of you apart. But that is why we are here tonight, so that we learn. I'm waiting for comments and other things to come through. So please don't hold back. Continue bringing your comment. Continue also adding to what you have to add to, and let us all enjoy this discussion. Let us enjoy everything. And I believe that whilst we are enjoying this moment, things will go well for all of us. So please, let us do it. Let us do it. Let us do it. So please, now the next thing that we want to talk about, I was trying to see if I can still highlight the, okay. My topic does not want to show. Okay, so whilst we continue to go on, and now we talk about the challenges. Now, in marriage or relationship, a season refers. Now, let's go. A season also refers to a phase of growth or transition. Now, you will come to a person's life that you realize that the person is growing. Now, growing is not just physical. We have physical growth and we have mental growth as well. Now, everything happens. It happens in everyone. Everyone will grow. But the growth will determine which way we go. Some people physically, you see changes in your body, the way you used to run and probably chase your children around. Now you may not even chase them around because, hear me, you know right now that the physics is not allowing you. To somebody, this is the time that they can also chase and run as fast as they can. And to somebody, their mental capacity have increased due to the fact that life have brought changes to their mindset. Life has caused them to grow, read more. They have read more on certain things. They have listened to programs like this. They have gone to seminars, and for that matter, their perception concerning marriage and relationship may change. Why? Because they have grown in wisdom or in understanding. And so growth also happen when we also, changes happen when we also grow. And so the woman that you will say sit down all the time and they will not say anything and sit down may not be the same woman in 10 years to come sit down and then they will sit. Why? Because certain things may have changed the person. Certain things have changed the person. And also transition happens. Transition happens in so many things. Today, I am so glad that we see many men now learning about menopause. Now, many people, many men still are still ignorant about it. Now, I have seen videos where men are now talking about one of the greater changes that happens in the life of a woman. And for them, they didn't know. But now, some men have been aware of it, and then they are learning how to support their wives or their women in such conditions, which is a great thing to do. Because during this time, the woman's body goes under many changes. And if you are not careful, that is the time that you will say, I want to leave her. That is the time that you will say that I don't want to stay at home, whatever. But it is because you lack understanding. And so you must know that women go through transition as much as men also go through transition as well. But as couples, you must understand when transition happens and stay and help your helper. And the next thing that I also want us to know that now seasons happens. Seasons in relationship is also referred to a shift in roles. When the need of prioritizing things. Now, it has come that women, we are the sole custodians of children. We are the one that raises children. That is what is being said and is the norm. But a time comes that in a particular marriage or relationship that the woman do not stay home as much as the man. Why? Because probably due to financial issues or financial crisis or something that may happen to the family, which I share this story. Now, a lady got married. When they were single, everything was fine. And then when they got married, along the line, the man lost the job. The man lost his job. Now, once the man lost his job, yes, the lady still carried the man on, did all that he had paid everything that he has to do. And it lingered for a while. And then the woman took in seed and became pregnant. And during the time of pregnancy and everything, this woman was still working because then the man hasn't found the job yet. And so he worked until a certain time. Now, it came to a point that this man is also coming from a certain tribe. Is coming from a certain tribe that they see that your wife should never be the one working for you, the man to be sitting at home. So the pressure began to rise from the side of the man in order to stop the wife from working. How sensible is that? To stop the wife from working so that the man will go and find a work. Sometimes it's good to encourage them, but where it is not coming and the woman is the one that is doing it now, you will realize that responsibility changes, roles changes. Why? Because now the man will be the one at home. And sometimes you do not expect the person that is going out at 9 to 12 or 9 to 10, come home, change the children, bath the children, cook food for you, clean the whole house and everything, whilst you, the man, that probably at this particular season of your life, probably you are not going anywhere. You must come to the place that you must make changes. It doesn't matter whatever cultural background you are coming from. You must make changes for your kind of marriage and know that, no, this is needed. I must be able to support in the home whilst I am now at home. So the bit you can do to support your wife, your spouse, you must do it. Don't let outside influences stop you from supporting. To some men, they will not raise any finger in helping in their children raising. They will not help in bathing their children. They will not help in dressing their children. They do nothing at all. And because they see it as a woman's job. They see it as a woman's job. And those days, let us be plain here. In the days where the women were at home, not doing anything, and then they take sole responsibility of the home. Today, women are working. Women are going to work and all that. So there must be a shared responsibility. There must be understanding between the two couples. It is your home. It is your marriage. You build it the way it will work for the two of you. Sometimes we allow outside influencer to mess up the home. Now, this thing that I was talking about, it became a pressure. And so much pressure that the man was also tempted to tell the woman that stop going to work and then stay home. And then the woman says, if I stop going to work and stay home, how are we going to pay our bills? Have you made any room for that? If you have, then I will be glad to stay home. So sometimes roles switch. Responsibilities change because of what? A particular need for a season. So you must prioritize what is best for the two of you. Don't be in the place of pride and say, I am the man. I am the man. And some of you don't say, because I am the woman, they have said the woman. And I'm not saying this because if you are a woman and then you are any more than your husband, you should jump on their shoulders and then be giving instructions like you are the man in the house. Just because in the season that you are in, you are the one providing. You must always know where your place, know your place as a woman, whether you are the one providing at that time or not. Know your place as a woman. And so I want us to know that in certain seasons, responsibilities will change. When you have people, responsibilities change when some of their spouse, we don't wish for it, but long-term ailments put probably the man or the woman to a bedridden or something. What would you do? It's not the time to run away from the man. It's not the time to run away from your wife. It is the time to stick around, make changes, help, so that the person that you are married to can also transit or be taken care of in that season. That is a difficult season, but yet that is why some people took a vow, for better, for worse, for whatever vow you took. You must stand in every season. When the season comes, your test of love, your love will be tested. And for that matter, you must know. The next thing that also happens when a season happens, a new reality. Now, I want you to a new reality that requires adjustment. That is where the problem is. A new reality that requires adjustment. And sometimes when other people are adjusting, they adjust wrongly. Now, a man, let me put a scenario here and let us all work it together. I want somebody to help me to work it together. Let's take it as a man that is married. And then a certain time in the life of the woman become inactive in sex for a while due to health issues. Now, and then a man that wants to adjust now says that, okay, at this point, whilst my wife is inactive, then I must seek for what they call side chick or side whatever they call it. Now, it is, the man is adjusting, but is it a proper adjustment? And what can the man do? I'm putting this out there. If a man has a wife and due to health issues, the woman become inactive sexually for a while, how can the man adjust? What should the man do? Now, this is a question that we all have to answer. So if you are there, please help me. What should the man do? What can the man do? What would be the best thing for the man to do? If your wife is probably, your wife is inactive in sex for a while, a period of time due to health issues, what should the man do? I'm waiting for an answer. So if you are there, Mama Jennifer, if you are there, Mama Sandra, hey, unbeatable Mama Paduran, today I haven't heard anything from you. So please come in. What should the man do if your spouse, your wife, cannot perform her sexual duties because of health issues for some time? What should the man do? Oh, I need people to help me. Somebody, you can call the studio line. The number to call is 07941353132. And then if you are also calling from outside UK, you will add the code to 0044 and then 7941353132. And then right there, your voice will be heard. Is somebody there that is answering this question for us? What should the man do? How can the man adjust? If something like this happens, what should the man do? Then we'll go to the woman's aspect. Sometimes, okay, I'm busy, cry. Okay, kakra. Okay, I hear you. So what should the man do? Oh, if there's nobody coming, I'm going to jump on that question until I get an answer from the listeners out there. So this one is to every one of you that what should the man do? What should the man do? If your wife cannot perform, okay, we've got Mama Sandra. Mama Sandra, the man must help the woman's well-being, especially emotionally. Then he must improve on things that can uplift weight from the woman in the process of recovery. Okay, thank you so much. This is to help the woman. Thank you so much. But my question is, what should the man do if the wife cannot be able to be active sexually? If your spouse, your husband is not, or you are married and for some period of time, your wife is inactive sexually, what should the man do? Thank you, Mama Sandra, for that. These are some of the things the men should help in helping the woman. But in the case of the man, what should the man do? Put yourself as the man. What would you do if your wife is inactive? Okay, so whilst I'm still waiting for the answer, and I believe that somebody will answer that, let me carry on. And so therefore, I talked about adjustment. So there are certain things that will happen in the relationship that you must learn to adjust. But the way I'm talking about adjustment must be proper. There are some people that adjust, but they adjust wrongly. They adapt wrong behavior cultures because they listen to certain things, foreign things, things that when I say foreign, I'm talking about something that is different to the norm of their relationship. And for that matter, they begin to take a change, and the change may not be the necessary change that they have to change for. So therefore, when things like this happen, what would you do? Now, the next thing that I want us to, be patient. Mama Sandra says, be patient and seek counseling for self-control and adaptation. Be patient and seek, and then what? And seek counseling for self-control and adaptation. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else also that is bringing something on? If your wife cannot perform for a period of time because of health issues, as a man, what would you do? If they cannot be able to give sex, what would you do? What would you do? These are some of the things that comes in the marriages. There are so many things that pops up in marriages that we must know, that we must be aware of it and know how to adjust and know how to adapt to the right things. Thank you so much, Mama Sandra. I am also waiting for more to come. Now, and which I am going to also talk on this. Now, as we adapt in simple terms, a season is when changes happen to your environment, the environment of your relationship. Now, a season is when things changes the environment of your relationship. So when your relationship, certain things are changing how it used to be, then you must know that this is a season. Now, a season does not stay for long. Now, get it again. A season is for a period of time. It can sometimes prolong. It can sometimes be short. Sometimes we don't know when the season would end. But I want you to know that when we put it in the context of a season, seasons do end. Seasons do end. But when it will end, nobody knows. But therefore, you don't make a permanent decision in a season. You have to now what? Adapt to the what? The particular season that you are. So you don't come to a place of leaving your spouse or concluding that I don't want her anymore. I don't want him anymore because of the season you find yourself in. And so therefore, when you are in a season, be careful of the adjustments you make. Be careful of the decisions you make because it's a season. And that season will pass. Some people have made a ridiculous decision in a certain season and they have regretted. They left one person that they love because something happened and they didn't know that it was just for a season. And that season will flip over again. And that season can change. And that season can change. Sometimes it can be one person. Tomorrow it can shift and become you. So be careful in the season when you are making a decision. I've got another comment there. I have Len Clefe. He said the man should seek medical attention. The man should seek medical attention if your wife cannot give you sex. He says seek a medical attention, 1. And 2, the man should do a lot of research. Work on intimacy, not just sex. Okay, so work on intimacy, not just sex. He can suggest cuddling, okay, massage dates, holding hands, talking at night, and kissing without expecting sex. That one for men is a whole lot of ball game. Kissing and without expecting sex. My God, if the men are passing by and you are there, please explain that for us. How well you can hold by getting into that mood and not expect it. Please let us know. And then also sometimes sex dies because intimacy dies first. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have delved deep into areas that is very, very important. I like this because we are interacting and I believe that this should help. Now, the reason why I ask this is that most of the time, health issues can change so many things in the relationship. It can bring stress, it can bring pain, it can bring a whole lot of things in the marriage, in the relationship. But that is not the time to boycott it. That is not the time to make drastic decision that will probably end the relationship. And just as Mama Sandra and then Lady Lynn has said, it is time for you to come to a place of seeking the counseling. You need to talk to some people that are well invested in these things so that they can guide you and navigate you out. Now, sometimes you might want to know the condition. The first thing that you should know about is for your wife's condition. How long is my wife going to be in this state? How long is my wife going to be in this state? What will be at stake if she enters into sexual sin? What will be at stake? So somebody said, sometimes they said, okay, if she has sex, this will happen. She's not supposed to have sex. You must find all these things. You must go in and seek the doctor and ask if my wife is sick. Sometimes it can be just a physical change within the body. Sometimes it can be something that can prolong for a while. So you must know exactly what is wrong with your spouse so that when you know the duration, then you can now begin to know how to adjust and do other things, which we will talk about how to adjust when things like this happen. Let me read another comment from Lynn. He said, the men should talk. Don't pressure. He should gently ask and listen. Is she tired? Is she stressed? Is she unwell? Is she emotionally disconnected? Is she just not in the mood lately? Not with anger or entitlement, but curiosity and care. I have noticed you are not in the mood much lately. Is everything okay? Pressure will only push her further away. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that is inquiry. You are finding out what exactly is wrong. Now, in the context that I said, probably the thing is medical condition. So there is a condition that will not allow her to have sexual intimate or be active for a while. I put it in a season for a while. And for that matter, what should a man do? Now, Lynn again said there are natural things to take to help boost your sexual appetite in bed. The woman should also help herself back door. Herself back door. I'm sure the woman will be worried as well. Thank you so much. Now, the main thing for you as a man, if your wife is inactive for sex because of a ailment or a condition, the first thing is, what is that condition? Is it treatable? How long would it take for it to be treated? Now, these are the things you find out. You know, there are certain conditions that comes, it's just an interim. It is just a phase. Sometimes there are some women that become so dry. They are so dry there that sexual intercourse, it hurts them. And for that matter, they lose appetite, just as it has been said by Lynn. And for that matter, you may want to find solution to that. And probably it may be a condition that she is undergoing a treatment. And then probably medically, she is being told to abstain for a little while. And for that matter, you must know exactly what the problem is. You should not, first of all, jump into conclusions, and you should not jump into anger, making prediction assumptions, and then making drastic decisions of most men. The first thing that comes into mind is getting a side chick. Now, many of them have got side chicks and they have regretted. Now, some of them has infected themselves with STD. I know somebody now. He says, I should have sat down. I should have sat down, because he thought, going behind the scenes and doing it and nobody seeing is the solution. But yet, it's got him something that now it has become a public shame. So please, whatever condition your spouse may have, go deep into it, find what it is, and find whether it's curable and how long would it cure. And then as believers, we also we add prayer to it. And then aside that, if there are things that you have to do to help, you can do that. Now, that is one phase of it. The other phase of it is now I want you to know that there are sometimes in a particular time or a season that you may not, and sometimes you may also have to come to a place of being celibate for a time, for a phase. And then you can also put your mind into a place of living the memories you have created. That is where, if you have lived a good memory with your wife, it helps. Some people now, you play it back and it helps you to sustain that season for a while. It helps you. Now, sometimes you just sit down and daydream it, and then you will be smiling, giggling of the things that you have had. So everything that we are having, like every moment counts. Every season you have with your spouse, don't take it for granted. Build the right memories that you are supposed to have. Be bonding as much as you must bond. Help as much as you must help. Be closer as much as you must help. Because they may, I use the word may, be a season that you may not get it. But when you get back, you can reflect on those moments and it can keep you at peace. And that is another phase, but that is just not for a too long. It's just a short time, but it helps when you begin to and now reflect on what has been done in the past. It helps you to also keep yourself in check. Now, the next thing also is that before a man, now one of the things they say is that sex is one of the greatest need of a man. One of the greatest need of a man. And for that matter, I have not believe, maybe if there are doctors here, and then there are doctors and then people that are well invested in what I'm going to say. I haven't heard that they said somebody has not had sex for 2 months and for that person has died. Is there anybody there? Or have you heard that story that a man did not sleep with a wife for 2 months and so that person died? Now, sex is something, they say, when we talk about a need is something you cannot do without. You cannot do without. Sex is very important in the marriage scene. Hear me? You cannot take it out. But hear me, for a season, you should be able to hold yourself. You should be able to come to the place of holding yourself for a particular time, a particular season. Now, every love or every relationship is always tested. If you claim you love somebody, that love will be tested by certain means. It will be tested. So if that time comes and you fail, but yet you proclaim you love your spouse. Now, so therefore, I was expecting the no. Is it only one woman that knows? Is it only Lynn that knows that? I have never heard, though, probably if there is a story like that, or there is a research that comes out to say that a man who has not slept with a wife for 2 months or has not slept with anybody for a certain period has lost their life because they didn't have sex. So therefore, if it is a no, then it's something that you can train yourself to sustain the season. You can train yourself. That comes to a place of you, the person, training yourself to sustain the season. So and then also put yourself in the shoes of your spouse. So if you are the one lying down, would you want your spouse to go behind you? Would you want your spouse to be doing the things that probably you are aiming to go and do? These are some of the things that can put you in check, can also help you to train yourself to wait within that season, to stand by. Now, I believe that certain things also was mentioned that now affection, you must now learn to build affection. What is my time? You must learn to be affectionate. Affection comes when you learn to bond, cuddle, holding each other. These things has its place in relationship. It has its place. It does so much well in the marriage. And so therefore, when you have these things, you can still hold on to your wife. You can still cuddle her. You can still sit by her. These things are things that also help to control the sexual appetite or to arouse it. It does two things. It will either control it or it will raise it. So if you don't want to go as deeper of arousing it, there are certain things that you must not go deep into it to do. So that when you arouse things and then you don't know where to release. And for that matter, let a man whose wife become inactive sit down. First of all, think about the condition. When the condition, what can I do at this point? What should I do? Can I help? Is it something that is curable? What duration? What will help it to go faster? These are the things that you should be thinking about, not how to ease yourself, how to satisfy yourself, but rather the things that you must do to sustain your relationship. Let me quickly take this comment and then probably we'll be coming to a close of it. And I believe that I will give other pointers of how to sustain your sexual libido when things come. Now I may conclude with it. Let me take this. This comment. Lynn says, can the woman use a different means to help the man get satisfied sexually, like, okay, working for the man? I don't know which one it is. So therefore, yes, there are other ways that you can also help your husband. We will talk about it as well, but it depends on the whatever extent of the condition that the woman have. If it is something that is not taking a toll on her, it is something that is not a bedridden something, if it's not something that has taken her energy, of course, there are so many things you can do to help the man in order for him to be okay. I use the word okay for now. And for that matter, that woman may also help to do that. But the question is now on the man, not on the woman. So we will come to the woman's side. When we get to the woman, then we say, what can you also do? So with the man, you can now put in activities that will get your mind also off sex for a while. Now, something like exercising is very good. You go exercise, you go jog, and then you get your mind off certain things, reading, and then reading things that are relevant, watching certain things that will not put you in the mood. There are so many things that you will do in order to help your sexual appetite for the season where your wife or your spouse is inactive for a while. There are certain things you can do. And so therefore, we leave it at where the man has to do to help them their own self. And then there will be a time that the woman will also ask the women, what can you also do to help a man? If these things happen, what can you do? If you are not able to give at that particular time, what would you also do? And so therefore, I bring it to a little close because of time, so that we will talk extensively on it, because I have not even spoken on half of the notes that I have written down. But I want us to know that changes do happen in marriage and in relationship. And so if you want to sustain your marriage and then have a lasting one, then be aware of changes. Be aware of changes. Now, changes is not the one that the person, some of them is not the person who initiates, it just comes. Some of them are natural changes. Natural changes, there is nothing you can do about it. And then we have the physical changes where you can do something about it. You can decide to stop it or not. You can decide to stop some certain changes from happening. Not like the change or that children brings. You can decide this. There are couples that decide, okay, we are not having children for some time, just for them to enjoy themselves. So they decide to not to have a children. They have stopped that change of childbearing. But it doesn't mean other changes will not happen. Other changes will still happen. Other changes will still go on. And so therefore, let us be aware of these and know that changes does happen. And it will happen to everyone. And it happens to every relationship. Challenges do come. And it comes to everyone. But when we are mindful of it and we are preparing, it helps us to sustain our relationship. It helps us to do better when it appears. That we don't boycott. We don't leave our spouse. We don't reject them. We don't stop caring for them. We don't run away from them, but we stay in the condition and in the season, because season is just for a particular time. It will change again. So therefore, I end on this note. Amen and amen. Mama Sandra said, what about Rokoto Rozako? Aha, Rokoto Rozako is there. We will talk about Rokoto Rozako next week. Next week is going to be very, very deep into it. As God grants us the grace, we are going to go into some particular deep changes that occurs in the man and in the woman that we should be aware of. And then these things are what we need to do from in the initial stage. There are things we need to do from. There are certain things you can stop it from happening. Get it? There are certain things, if you do things rightly from now, you can stop it from happening. There are certain things too that you cannot do, and it will still happen. But if it happens, there is something you can do. So let us embrace change, because change is the only constant thing that will happen to every one of us. Change is not a bad thing. Change means that it is time for you to adjust. It's time for you to grow. It is time for you to mature, and it happens to every relationship. God bless you. May you keep your relationship. May you keep your marriage. When change happens, don't run away. God bless you. Amen and amen. Let me take the comments there. Life and Duties Ministry say, what about Rokoto Rozako? Lynn, that is your question, so please answer it. Mama Jennifer says, amen. Mama Jennifer, I will get back to you by tomorrow by the special grace of God, okay? God bless you. All is well. And therefore, Lynn says, yes, it can help too. Rokoto Rozako can help. For some of you, you don't know what Rokoto Rozako is. And so be here next week and we will tell you what it is. And then you will understand. That is one terminology that you want to know. And so please, let us make our relationship a better place, our marriages, work it out, enjoy it. But by all means, make sure you stick around when the season of change happens and don't run away. Please be there and then support your spouse and then enjoy the season that has come. God bless you and peace be unto us all. May God bless you. I know today I've had a lot of technical hitches, but I believe that from next week it will be better. And so please prepare yourself to be here next week, same time, 8 p.m. And then I believe that the curtains will be open and the pot will release what is in it. Amen and amen. Mommy says we need explanation. Mama Paduran says we need explanation of what Rokoto Rosako is. Rokoto Rosako will appear next week. And so somebody come with the understanding that you are coming to know what Rokoto Rosako is. And so prepare yourself, and then we'll go into it deeply. As I said, next week we'll go into a deeper aspect of it. One area that we need to know and know how to prevent things from deteriorating, and then need to help sustain things. God has given us a beautiful things that we need to work on and work at in order for us to enjoy. Have a blessed evening. God bless you. It is bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Thank you for all the listeners, those that contributed, those that were shy, those that didn't say anything, those that passed through, whatever you came to do. I appreciate you. Thank you, and God bless you. I'll be with you next week, same time. It is bye-bye for now. God bless you. Let me see that my song that I was playing earlier, if it can be played, then we can enjoy it together. So please hold on for a minute and let us enjoy that song. Let me see.
Mama, diamond ring, Mensu, Osiome, Sasembi, Sasembo, Nipina Maka, catch from you, Mekojo. And run me, I won't hear. Sana, Samael, Bonivia, catch me on the photo, Mama, roses, Menzu, I'll see on ye, Samael.
Teaspoon Atlantic Ocean, my answer. Oh, send me double.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm grateful that you came. And I'm thankful for every one of you. God bless you. God bless you. Make a date with us next week where Rukoto Rosako will be explained, and then we will all share the details of Rukoto Rosako. So please be blessed, and I am also blessed.
Amount of hours of my week.
By next week,
product marketer who's interested in
invite
how do I
somebody,
bring the voice
invite
of a
somebody. God
user
bless
into
you.
the work that we do. Grammarly is
God
just
bless
an
you.
amazing partner.
It takes a lot
Can somebody
of
hear
heavy
me?
lift.
Okay. Yeah. Bye bye, everyone. Bye 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 bye. Pastor Nivan, God bless you. I appreciate you. I can see you on board. God bless you. Bye bye.